on. But wait a second, Godless as he decided to move forward, it's Neil who will find him, and a retake, you can say, and another beautiful spray by Century is gonna come in. Although the cover fire was provided, but it's just the last man standing of Team Skyforce. Can he clutch it all? It's one player of Glue Squad and one player of Team Skyforce, and Sem9 is just taking the advantage of this fight. They're going for a third party. I mean, at one point in time when we were ready to see a complete 4v4 fight by Sem9, someone decided to push and make this situation a third party for Sem9. Seems like the PUBG gods are with Team Sem9, because every time, whenever they're fighting, they manage to find a third party situation for themselves.
I mean, they're just really good at finding it, right? It seems like that is what they tend to focus on. So, yeah, a beautiful strategy there on their end. However, for the players, from what we saw there of Skyforce, right, it was a pretty tough predicament to get caught in. Really getting caught in that crossfire is not the kind of way that you would be looking to play through it here. But now, we are going to be looking over to Todak. Todak, ooh, up in the trenches. It is going to be
Nice.
Hitman getting taken on down. Cheeky trade there. So Halal Axotron out in 14th now. Todak, they have to face the music. The pressure is going to be on. It's going to be Vampires trying to dip out of the blue. Next read right there alongside them. I'm not quite sure why the teams are so committed to fighting out in this blue. Maybe they like the tickle coming through from taking too much of that blue juice. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but hey, it is what it is. Now, Champions, a nice bit of a position here, right? Could be on the receiving end of a few angles. Now, BTR also going to be finding that pressure just alongside them.
Yeah.
ASI 8 also in the mix, so quite a tough rotation for all involved squads here.
Absolutely, Varbeski, our Lord is knocked and finished, and Thala will find himself so close to Team A6 side. In the meantime, elimination points is going to confirm by Casanova. That is brilliant. Casanova will find another player. This time it's Viperx. In fact, it's Vampire Esports who'll be taken down. Mola finds his ways inside the tents of BTR, and once again, another elimination points confirmed. Vampire is done and dusted, but it's Team BTR versus A6 side. The next possible condition, or probably it will be Team Boom versus A6 side. What's going to be the plan of action from Team A6 side? They've decided to push forward. They are trying to charge in. They don't have the zone for themselves, but look at this. Casanova coming on with the beautiful grenade. Optimus will find him, will take him down, and is trying to confirm the elimination number. On the back of it, it's Baby trying to give cover. Boom Sports coming for a third party. It's not a good situation. A6 side will get the third party sprays, and Boom Sports will also face the trouble by BTR. BTR is trying to eliminate everyone who comes in their way, and 2 more knockouts to the name.
Yeah, unfortunate that Baby got put to bed, but now the pressure is on for the rest of ASI 8. I like the fact that they disengaged, rotated back. This does open up the opportunities for them, but you guys still got to watch out here for Optimus as Boom Esports get taken down. Now, Bandit also stepping up for a little bit of a shake-up here. Can they get the rush? Can they get that play? Biggest run by Vitality in hot pursuit. It is going to be Skyforce, the next squad to fall. Iron trying to get ahead, but unfortunately, it is going to be Bigatron by Vitality that does end up taking them down. Void Donkey now going to be playing from center zone, but so much contention up onto the edge of zone. Bigatron just quickly trying to get themselves reassessed here. They are trying to sum up the whole situation. As you can see, Bandit looking for an opening as well. Ten Sky looking to disengage, fall back into the rest of the squad. But then Bandit needs to find a way to move forward. Of course, rushing up with the horse, it's going to be a little bit risky, especially looking at how BTR are just waiting for something to come their way.
Bandit know that they are on the 16th spot. They can, I mean, they have to go all in. They gotta have that 20 elimination number gameplay, or or it will be over for them. For now, they've decided to push forward on BTR. 2 players are down. And look at Venice says he will be taken down. That 4th player is not going to come in. Look at the position of Kent. We'll find 1 player and Puzzle will get a trade, but that's not enough. It's a 1v1 situation. On one side, it's Puzzle, and on the other side, it's Optimus by BTR. And we have seen him carrying his team. Although all the players will get eliminated, the knocked out players are confirmed by Team Bandit, but Puzzle trying to revive, and on the back of it, it's Todder Gaming who have decided to do a third party. They will eliminate Bandit. They will also eliminate the last man standing of BTR. Todder Gaming, 5 elimination points to the name and 3 men standing. Now they will try to move forward, but there's one more team who's going to try and stop them, and that is Team Wayne Donkeys this time.
Well, we do also say goodbye to another squad. That is going to be Glue Squad. Out they go. Only 1 elimination to their name.
Yeah.
C1, only with a solo. Nextry with a solo. The rest of the lobby looking pretty stacked here. Todak, the only one with 3 left, but they still have a little bit of a vantage point to try and play off of here. It's going to be Sem9, though, that is coming in hot, knocking on the door and looking to dial up the heat. They've switched on the oven, but now, are they going to start cooking? Will we see those plays following all the way through? But then again, I realize that you don't cook in the oven, you bake, right? Slightly different approach, but hey, either which way, it is going to stay here. Now, Todak, oh, coming through. They've spotted High Q, but will they follow through? Will the shots connect up, and will Todak be able to retaliate?
Absolutely. Wayne Donkey is coming from one side. Sem9 is also trying to wrap around. Todder Gaming, the hunters are getting hunted from 2 different sides. Are they going to be careful? Are they going to watch every angle? Although there are so many avenues to clear from Sem9 side, they have the zone for themselves. Wayne Donkey is still in the center. In the meantime, Kino getting eliminated by Todder Gaming. I mean, that's the first thing that Todder Gaming does. They try to deal with all the solos that are around. They eliminated 3 teams. All 3 of them were on their solos. BTR, Team Bandit, and now Team C1. So we're looking towards 1 solo in a stacked up lobby. Todder Gaming with 3, Wayne Donkeys with all 4, and Sem9 with all 4. But once again, Sem9, they're also dealing with the next Esports, and no more hope for next Esports to get any points. They got 5 elimination, 4th placement points. That is good for them, good enough for them, at least for this match. But moving onwards, it's a 4v4v3 fight. The lobby is going to bring chaos. It all comes down to this.
Well, let's see who's going to be the one to kick the party off. Try out.
Yeah.
Just here smoking everything up. Very far removed from the zone, so I don't quite know what the strategy is. Maybe Triad has a big brain play that we could see unfolding right here. Sem9 looking good though with 5 eliminations. Void Donkey sitting on those 2. Todak coming through with 6. Now it's going to be Depp holding on the edge here. Oh, there's a bit of an angle to be had onto Void Donkey. But you got to watch out for that approach coming through from Sem9 as well. I mean, Void Donkey, you normally say that the compound is a good spot to be in, but looking at the 2 teams that are just on the edges, it's not too much of a favorable angle, right? On the one side, they find themselves with a bit of an uphill fight. On the other end, it is going to be all these surprise angles that Todak can use to sneak in.
I mean, they are in a sandwich situation. That's probably the reason why the hot cover is not good for them. But Nan, or 9 probably, he's going to reveal his position. Razor, the capitalization was not quite there. But at least he knows. At least he has the information now. Sem9, Satria needs to play that heroic performance, needs to play that heroic role that he always does in every other fight for his team. But the wraparound is quite there by Sem9, trying to clear all the avenues, all the edges of the zone. They do not want to be surprised by anyone from any side. They have the vehicle advantage, the men advantage, at least against Team Todder Gaming. But I think it's going to be a chicken dinner for Team Sem9 if they don't make a mistake. There's only one team who can stop Team Sem9 now, and that is their own team. If they make a mistake, if they play loose, but they're just waiting for the zone to move. And once the zone shifts toward the southern side or probably the western side, at least for that point in time, Todder Gaming will be forced to push forward. And once they push forward, it will be an opportunity for Sem9. to do a third party. And once again, we all know that they love to do it. Sem9 loves to do third parties, and it will be given to them right in the last moment. They will be given a third party, and they're not gonna lose it.
Well, it's playing right into their hand, right? Maybe that was the big strategy that they came up with moving into this game. Is like, I feel a third-party play coming through here. So it's all going to rely on what Todak and Voin Donkey will get to do here, as the zone is going to pop. It's not going to be a too drastic of a shift, as it just pulls a little bit further down south. So this is now looking pretty good here for Sem9, as HiQ is already situated in the zone, playing on a little bit of that ridge. Todak, they have to do something, but they are also not going to be feeling all too phased, right? They have position in zone, they have the cover, and I don't necessarily see Sem9 getting that third-party opportunity just yet. Instead, they're going to try and have to keep their distance, right? Let Todak and the players from Voin really find each other and start that engagement.
That's the calm before the chaos. Everybody's waiting. They're just waiting for the zone to move. The zone is here. Everybody is inside the zone. There's a drop right in front. No one can get their hands on the drop because it's out in the open. It's like there's this sweet in the fridge that you cannot have because your father's gonna smack you if you do that. So Voin Donkeys, waiting, chilling, billing. They're just waiting for the zone to move. Not gonna make any mistake. Sem9, once again, they have the circle control, but what is Voin Donkeys doing? They're trying to change the compounds. It's gonna backfire at them, because now they will find themselves into the crosshairs of Team Voin Donkeys.
Yeah. I mean, it's great. It's great for Voin Donkey, right? Because they might be presented with an opportunity, and once this fight or this engagement starts, that is exactly the ticket that Sem9 is waiting for. And we're just 30 seconds away from hitting stage number 8. And this is where things are going to maybe take a bit of a turn, because Sem9, they need to do something, right? They can't just wait on the edge of zone, hoping to see a little bit of a something come to them. But only time will tell what this next phase will bring, and we're 10 seconds away from finding out exactly what that will be. Tryout, getting ready for something. You can see them now starting to mobilize, getting amped up. They are just ready to go. Depp is going to cook up a nade. Where is it going to go, though? Will it find any points? I like the play coming through here from Voin Donkey, also taking that nice 2-2 split, right? So that does allow them an angle to try and respond from. But again, nothing crazy from the zone, kind of just sticking to its position. So the teams, if they want something to happen, they will have to make it happen.
I mean, look at the gaming. They're outside the zone. This circle shift, it's gonna force them to push forward, and they will push forward on team Voin Donkeys, I guess. But there are some compounds where they can go, and Sem9 will be given an opportunity to at least spray down on one player. But TDK, look at them, the virtual cover is being deployed. They're trying to move forward, they're trying to go charge in, and Voin Donkeys is waiting with their grenades. 31 meter distance needed to be covered by Team TDK, and now that we are going towards our last stage, probably, here comes the grenade, here comes the push. Voin Donkeys, Rizik will be spotted. Kenny is outside the zone. He's gonna go out, and he is gonna try and get inside the zone, but that was a blunder that he made. Voin Donkeys will be pushed by Toda Gaming from one side, and Sem9 is also trying to participate.
Yeah, setting up that third-party angle. There we go. The opener is in. HiQ finds the play onto 9. Now comes the full send. It is going to be Depp, the last one left to defend the honor here of Todak. But this is exactly what Sem9 was waiting for, was hoping for, as they step up to lock in another elimination. Now it's going to be Voin Donkey having to kind of face their own approach, as they are down to potentially 2 players. It is going to be Gaykor trying to pull off that res. They do pull it off. Now Razak is going to quickly try and patch themselves up. We're not quite sure if they have the needed meds. Now, Sem9 will commit to a full send. They know that this is playing exactly into their favor. But could they pull it off? There we go. Gankor is down. Now it's up to Razak, the last one hiding behind the wall. Up comes Haikyuu, looks for the angle, and down they go. Void Donkey coming in with the unfortunate second place, but Sem9 is going to be absolutely busting as they get their hands on a glorious victory. That winner chicken dinner looking quite comfortable here for